this verse, which has been written by Evan Denton for the anniversary. It happened 20 years ago, lest we forget. But did you know what actually happened on that day? Yes, of course, most folk will say. And now for the anniversary, they'll broadcast programmes on TV. Go watch them if that's your cup of tea, and if you're into fantasy. But for those of you not quite brain dead, I advise you to watch this instead. This presentation by Dr. Judy Wood, the first one who really understood and pieced it together at her pace, resulting in a Ketam case, unlawfully dismissed by the court, not because evidence fell short. So if you're sitting on the fence, suggest you check the evidence. Conventional physics can't explain, and neither can an aeroplane. The towers didn't collapse per se, but turned to dust and then blew away. The debris pile was way too small, with nothing recognisable at all. The bathtub structure did not break. The seismic signal was barely a shake. And perhaps most amazingly were the survivors of Stairwell B. While others completely disappeared, and this is where it gets weird, glowing stuff that ought to be hot, but without heat it was not, melting boots but no burnt feet, and cars exploding down the street. And other cars a block away got a toasting too that day. And some cars without clear causation flipped over as if by levitation. What caused the cars to become toast? Was it Erin parked off the coast? And what about the Earth's magnetic field? The full truth will remain concealed, though other things can be ruled out, and the conclusions made without a doubt. Kinetic energy was not to blame, nor thermite, as some clowns claim. The technology at play that day is often regarded as hearsay. Mainstream science, no surprise, tends to ignore and mischaracterise, and blindly follow consensus thought by institution, paid and bought. Opposing facts are forbidden to ensure the truth remains hidden. Heroes of the alternative scene, like Dr. Malev, the late Eugene, Pons and Fleischmann, John Bockris too, and Hutchison and Tesla, to name a few, have all stumbled across this science, thanks in part to non-compliance. So if you don't know about this stuff, refrain from watching mainstream guff. Listen to Dr. Wood instead, and your perception will be put to bed.